Good morning to everybody on Facebook. This is Glenda Kroll coming to you live in Toronto on this beautiful day, actually. I'm decided I'd just pop on quickly. I'm just getting ready for a meeting, but today's Transformational Thursday, and I put out just to, I put out some notes to or questions to my private group. And my biggest question was to them all with, what's going on in your life? What are you struggling with? What is this thing that's holding you back? And that's why I'm coming on today, because it's Transformational Thursday. Through my life, through all the things that I've gone through, one thing that I have got, how I managed to cope and to keep going forward is because I believe in moving step by step. There's a song, I don't know if anybody has, probably a lot of people I'm sure have heard about it, but it's Whitney Houston's song, and it's my song. When I'm going through troubled times, I listen to this song, and if you can Google it, Whitney Houston, Step by Step. You're going on a journey and you don't know where you're going, but you're just going to keep moving on step by step. And that's been my life. When things are happening and I don't know where I'm going to go or how I'm going to move forward, I'll find my way by just going through step by step. So Transformational Thursday means take some change in your life, take some step where you can move forward. So when I wrote to my group and asking them what they're having problems with, one of the things that kept on coming back is they're just not happy in their life. Something is making them stuck and they just can't seem to move their life forward, frozen, step by step. So that means, I'll wait for my, okay. So when I say moving forward step by step is just do something that makes you happy. As a mom, as a sister, as somebody who has done a lot for others, and for years on end, I didn't do much for me. It was always about being busy with doing for everybody else. And so it's about time that, as moms, we have to learn that we have to do for ourselves first, because there's nothing worse than being in a relationship where you feel that you're always giving to your family, and then you have that resentment that sits in you. How do I know this? That was me years ago, being in a relationship where I wasn't happy, feeling very resentful. And that resentment is what holds us back. That resentment is what makes us bitter. And to live a life where we're feeling that bitterness is just not worth it. It's where we have to get happy is we need to fill our own bottle, our own self with that. So if you're feeling that you're stuck and you're unhappy, whether it's in your relationship or in your job or anything, just stop for a moment and start working on things that make you happy. When you can start to make yourself happy by these things, by doing a morning routine, by spending that time having that coffee. I sit out here on my terrace today. I'm working out here because it's such a beautiful day. But as I sit out here in the morning, I can spend that time reflecting. I can spend that time having time for me instead of running and doing for everybody else first, instead of looking at my emails, instead of right away picking up my phone and checking my messages. Stop. Do for yourself first. I also have what I posted today. It's called Athletic Greens. And this is how I start my day, is I start by drinking my greens, because it's something good that's coming into me. I come on, as I say, I come out, especially during these beautiful mornings. And before I go and start my day, and like I've already done a very fast morning walk at 7 o'clock this morning, and now I'm just waiting for a meeting to start. I've had my own time. I've had my time where I've sat and I've had my coffee and I've given for me. So it's not about anyone else. And I know as a mom, some of you women have kids that are young, and it's not easy enough to start and having your own time. but yet it is. And I can tell you for a fact, because I've lived it, where you need to stop and give yourself something, because, there's ways that we can teach our own kids that mommy needs her own time. Even your husband, to teach them. It's how we teach others to respect us. So if we keep jumping in to everybody else and giving to them, then that's actually what we're teaching them, that your time is more valuable than our own time. So make this day transformational to you. Do something first to fill your own cup. And I preach this all the time, because it's something that took me years to learn. And if I only knew this years ago, I probably would have been happier within myself than I was in the early times. And this is just so important. If I would have known now if I would have known then what I know now, life would have been so much more much easier, much happier. And, it's all about doing certain things for yourself. So question to you is, what are you doing for yourself to bring your own self up? Doing something special by having that time for that morning coffee for you to sit, relax in the morning, get up. I'm not going to preach of starting to meditate and journaling and all the rest. Everybody has their own morning routines, or do you? Do you do something for yourself? So before you start your day, by picking up your phone and getting into that morning rush and seeing what everybody else is doing, get that phone and don't get onto it so fast. Put it down. Start your day by giving to yourself first. It means so much. So when we start to go through that time where we start to be anxious, it's because we haven't had time to be where we are at the moment. So ladies, I'm telling you, it's so important to stop for that morning. Whatever you're going to do to fill your cup, start with you. Start with doing something that what you can do to make yourself happy. Teach everybody else that it's you first. It's okay. It's not being selfish. It's being selfless. We gotta learn to teach others how we want to be treated. You know what? We train everybody else. We train people to respect us. It's how we accept. So stop expecting everybody to know what you want. You need to tell them and teach them what you want. Make this day for you. Transform this day in some way for you to bring out happiness within you. It's this Transformational Thursday. Transform this day to make it a happy day for you. It's so important. I can't begin to tell you enough how this matters, because you matter. If you need to learn about little tricks of the trade of what you can do to build yourself up, DM me. Let's talk. I offer a free 45-minute class, and let's time to build yourself up. Don't build yourself down. It's all about you. Create that life that will make you the more powerful self. Thanks, and I hope you do make this day an incredible day for you. Thank you so much. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.